Our last video on breathing, 5 steps to better breathing, was so popular. It even competes with Ariana Grande's video Breathing for the top spot in YouTube rankings. I don't think Ariana expected this kind of competition. And personally, I think our video was much more helpful. If you're watching us now, sorry Ariana, no offense. In this video, we'll talk about how you can improve your breathing by implementing the ideas we discussed last time. Coming up. Hi, Andrew here. Welcome to the Practical Health channel. To improve your breathing, you have to focus on the right muscles, practice regularly, and track your progress. Doing so will let you fine-tune your approach to meet your needs. And the beauty, the magic, the cool thing about breathing correctly is that you can practice anywhere. We breathe about 15 times a minute and we do it everywhere. In bed, on the train, in the car, and even in meetings. It's amazing, right? But before we talk about practical ideas how to improve your breathing, here's a quick recap of those 5 key elements we covered before. Number 1 is breathe with the belly, not with the chest. Breathe slowly, taking between 4 and 10 breaths per minute. Exhale longer than you inhale. Keep your back straight and your shoulders relaxed, so that your lungs have plenty of room to expand. And number 5 is breathe with the nose, because you remember, right? Breathing through the mouth is as barbaric as eating through the nose. And different breathing methods can increase or decrease the tone of the nervous system and can also influence many processes in our body, like heart rate, body temperature, metabolism, sweating, and blood pressure. Exhaling deeply and fully relaxes muscles the most. But most people take shallow breath, meaning they're missing out on the opportunity to relax. So, here are a few ideas to help you leverage the benefits of proper breathing. Number 1, practice breathing slowly and correctly as often as possible, for several minutes at a time. I recommend sessions lasting no more than 5 minutes each. Just focus on breathing correctly and respect the 5 elements we discussed earlier. Again, you can do this anywhere, in bed, on the couch, in the car, and even on the airplane. Just one disclaimer. After practicing deep breathing for a couple minutes, you might start yawning. At least this is what happens in my case. So, you may want to avoid practicing in meetings. Second, use time spent sleeping to build good habits. Improve your breathing when you sleep. Yeah, you heard correctly. There is not much to this exercise. Just sleep on your back. Doing so creates more room for the lungs to expand, making them more efficient. Next, practice diaphragm-specific exercises. The diaphragm is a thin skeletal muscle that sits at the base of the chest, separating it from the abdomen. In order to stop breathing with the muscle of the chest and throat, you'll need to develop the strength and coordination to control the diaphragm. Having a strong diaphragm will make it easier to breathe with the belly, exactly what we want. Here's one specific exercise that you can try at home. First, get a ball, then lie down somewhere comfortable with your stomach to the floor. Place the ball between your stomach and the ground, and then try to breathe with the belly. If you find this difficult, that's alright. Think of this exercise like a push-up, but for the diaphragm. It may be hard in the beginning, but you'll be a lot stronger if you do it consistently. Okay, moving on. Many people also benefit from using a tracking device. There are lots of options that can monitor respiratory rate, usually throughout the night. I personally use the Oura Ring 2. It grabs and displays respiratory rate trends on the app, making it easier to track personal progress over time. Finally, experiment and find what's best for you. The list of breathing techniques to choose from is long, and different methods can lead to different outcomes. Experiment with various methods until you find ones that fit your needs. And a couple more points. Every system in the body relies on oxygen, and our body needs about 550 liters of pure oxygen per day. And breathing effectively doesn't just lead to greater mental clarity. It can also lead to better sleep, more efficient digestion, stronger immune system, and reduced levels of stress. While it's not a concern for most people, keep in mind that oxygen toxicity does exist. It's called oxygen oversaturation or oxygen poisoning. Luckily, it occurs only when using an oxygen mask, so for most people it's not a big concern. Hyperventilation, on the other hand, or excessively deep and rapid breathing, is a different and much more common case. It leads to acute hypercapnia or low blood CO2 levels, which alters the hemoglobin-oxygen dissociation curve. In simple terms, this means that hyperventilation causes tissues in the body to receive too little oxygen, resulting in dizziness, tingling in the fingers, and even altered consciousness. So please, breathe responsibly. And that's it for today. I hope these ideas help you improve your breathing habits and your overall health. If you have an interesting exercise to improve breathing that we didn't discuss today, please drop it in the comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Every time we get a new subscriber, we clap and jump around like little kids. Thank you for watching. Keep calm, breathe on, and see you next time. Bye. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Really bad. Terrible. How is Rihanna making this sound so beautiful? I think it's called talent or brilliance.